Yo, Slump Music here. How's everybody doing? Today, Akai came out with the 2.11.3 update. There's a lot of bug fixes, and there's probably still some things that probably still need to be fixed. But one of my main things was using the Ableton Link 3 start and stop feature. Now, a lot of people might don't know nothing about this Ableton Link 3 and regular Ableton Link. Well, the difference is Ableton Link 3 is now able to start and stop other devices that is compatible with Ableton Link 3. Like, for instance, I'm using my MPC 1 with the Akai software, and I'm using my MPC Live, what you see right here, and it's in standalone, and I'm not gonna touch it at all. But as you do see, I mean, this is the record, the overdub. You know how it works. You know what I'm saying? This is the play button right here, and you see right there when it lights up, it's playing. So I'm gonna show you guys how to set it up. So now, when if you do have the same setup like me, and I have an MPC, I have an MPC one and live, and also the Force and other gear and stuff like that. But I want to be able to just hit start on one unit, and everything's gonna start playing. It's gonna be in sync. Now, the problem was at first, with the first update, before this one, was it was actually working, but it wasn't working as good as it's supposed to be. Like, you'll hit play and one unit would start playing before the other unit. They wasn't playing exactly at the same time and the same tempo. But Akai fixed that with this update right here. So I'm gonna go through a couple things, just to show you how to set it up, so you can make your other devices work. So first thing you want to do is, I got my Akai software open, and I got my MPC one in computer mode. This is my MPC one right here. Make it bigger. What I what you want to do is you want to open up your preferences, and then once you get into your preferences, you want to you can do this on the hardware, and you also can do this in the software. But I'm gonna show you. You'll see the same thing on the software as you see on the hardware. But you're gonna go into your MIDI, and then when you go down to your MIDI and you scroll down, I got a lot of things hooked up into my MPC. But you're gonna scroll down right here, and you're gonna see where it says right here MIDI sync, right here receive, and it says MIDI machine and all this right here. I got both of those turned on. I actually turned on this right here as well, but this is what you want to turn on, is this right here. It says Ableton start stop sync, and then you also want to make sure that you have it to receive Ableton link. Once you got that set, you're gonna go over to your external, with your other MPC hardware, whatever you got, and you're gonna go into the MIDI settings, and then you're gonna also do the same thing on your other MPC or whatever, and set it to Ableton start stop sync. You want to make sure that is turned on, and then you want to turn on the Ableton link. Now, once you got those turned on, they should be actually be ready to go. So when I hit play at the very, see, yes, you see on the screen right here, it's not at the very beginning of the screen. So I'm gonna hit start. I'm gonna hit the start from beginning button, and this and my Akai Live that you see on the picture, once this starts moving, the play button will light up on the live to let you know that they're both in sync and they're both playing at the same exact time. So I'm gonna hit it right now. I'm gonna give you a count on it, and it's 1, 2, 3, and start. And there you go, right there. They're both on time, and they're both looping at the same exact time. Now, also when you go on to the MPC Live X or whatever else that you're trying to hook this up to your other devices, you also want to make sure that you got the Ableton link selected, as well as that the Ableton Stop Sync turned on. But it does work, and it's actually on time. Now you could change the value of your tempo, and everything will be on sync and tempo. Nothing, it's so tight, and I mean there's no latency at all. So this is actually good the way that I have it set up, because I'm running like pretty much two studios in one. You know what I'm saying? Like what you're looking at right now is it's on the other side of my studio, and it has my MPC Live, and it has my DJ controller, and I have my laptop here that I run my DJ gear out of. But at the top, right above my MPC, is what you see is my other screen right here. Um, that is my Slate Raven right there, and that's what I would probably use if I was gonna control Ableton or Logic or anything that that I want to control with that right there as well. Now, I also wanted to say, in the process of using this Ableton Link 3, it does also work in Logic. Now, it'll work the same exact way, except you do have to make sure that you have your Akai network turned on, and make sure that your MPC is able to go into the VST in Logic. Once you open the MPC up as a VST or AU instrument in Logic, then the live should automatically detect the Ableton Link 3 and will start playing as well. But this does work, and I want to just make a note of this, because everybody's focusing on other small little bugs, but this one right here was actually a really big bug to me, because I mean, like, I was hitting one unit, like I hit play on my MPC one, and it would start playing, but then it would be like maybe a second or two, my MPC Live would start playing. So the sync it wasn't on time at all. So now it is on time, where they actually start playing at the same exact time. They're on point right now, and they are on tempo. You could change the tempo and everything, and ain't nothing gonna change. Everything's good. And I'm gonna put you guys up on game. I did another experiment with this Ableton Link 3. I have my studio here, but I mean, everybody knows the MPC Live has a battery inside of it, so I can walk around the house or whatever, and I have my studio in my room right here. So the test that I did was, I mean, I had a beat playing and everything. Totally stopped the beat, unplugged my MPC Live, went all the way into the kitchen on the other side of the house, and hit play on my MPC Live, and my studio started playing at the same exact time. That is how tight and how good of a signal this Ableton Link 3 is. Akai has really stepped up the game on this one right here. But I want to thank you guys for really chiming in and tuning in, and I hope this will help you as good as it's going to help me, because I mean, this is a really big step for me right now. And I'll swing the camera around so you guys can see like how I have it set up right now. The way it is I have the MPC right here on I have a whole different section of my studio on one side, and then let me see if I can just grab the camera right here. I grab the camera and I swing it around right here. You'll be able to see this is the other side of my studio that I'm working with. Now I can actually show you right here. I'll show you using my force right here. Let me make sure I got the make sure I got the camera angled on it good. Well, you can see it right here. This is the play button, stop play. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit play on my MPC, and you're gonna see this thing stop and play every single time. You stop. I'm gonna hit play. I got Ableton link on, so it's giving me that 1 second to jump in and play. But they're both playing at the same exact time. Every time I hit play, it's gonna play exactly on time. Every time I hit stop, it's gonna stop immediately. This is Slump Music. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Every subscription, man, really does help. If you guys want me, I haven't been really posting anything. I'm rarely even doing these kind of stuff like this here. But I mean, I am a beta tester for Akai. I can't share a lot of things that I can't share. But I mean, as things does come out with the update, I am able to help people out with how to set this stuff up, because I've been playing with it actually for a while before the release. So I mean, if you guys need a hand, or just thoughts or ideas or anything, I mean, Akai is always listening. They want to know what's going on. I mean, if there's any bugs or anything that they're listening. So I mean, it's always good to speak up. I mean, if you have any ideas and stuff like that. But I am Slump Music, man. I make music for a living. I engineer music production. I also edit videos, and I do a really lot. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is my studio, and I'm out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks a lot. As soon as I get out of here, we're gonna be super good to start working.